Trump's campaign had no reaction to the editorial. Elaine, Republicans who backed Clinton said there was something noteworthy in that list of military endorsers of Trump. They said the list did not include one single former chief of the Joint Chiefs of Staff or vice chief of the Joint Chiefs of Staff or a single combat commander.
Well, Major, as we look ahead to that first debate on September 26th at Hofstra University, Trump has commented that too much preparation can be risky. What do we know about his preparations?
Well, that it's sort of the way Trump has conducted his entire campaign, by his own gut instincts. There's not a lot of deep diving into policy binders and books and all sorts of other things Trump says that he has seen before, make candidates too dependent on facts and figures and not spontaneous enough. There's also indications that Trump is not going to go through formal mock debates where somebody plays Hillary Clinton. That's still to be determined. He may in fact do that as we draw closer to those debates. But also Trump said he wants to retain all of that set of instincts that he said guided him through the Republican debates. There's one notable exception, of course, Elaine. In those debates, there would be 6, 7, 8, sometimes 9 minutes of time where Trump would not have to do anything. He could just watch the other Republicans fight amongst one another. He will not have that luxury in these presidential debates. It'll be an hour and a half with Hillary Clinton, and Trump will have to have not only the mental capabilities, the spontaneity, the gift of gab, but also the physical strength to know what to do, how to survive, and how to parry the inevitable attack lines from Hillary Clinton, because as you know, Hillary Clinton is preparing the old-fashioned way, briefing books, mock debates, tremendous preparation. One other thing that's worth mentioning about all this, Elaine, is that will give Hillary Clinton a perceived advantage going in. So Trump doesn't need to win, he just needs to tie to win, beat expectations. That's often the game in presidential politics.
Well, Major, you mentioned that a new national poll gives Trump a narrow 2-point lead over Clinton. In other polls, she holds her lead by a smaller margin. What has been the Trump campaign's reaction to this tightening?
Well, they believe the race began to change about 2.5 weeks ago. They acknowledge after the Democratic convention, Clinton came out with a lead, and for about a week and a half to 2 weeks, the Trump campaign was all over the place, and not in a good way, disorganized, off message, and continuously creating self-inflicted controversies and wounds by the candidate himself. They acknowledge all of that now. They didn't at the time, of course. Looking back on it now, they say they have convinced Trump to be more disciplined with his messaging. You see him over my shoulder right now, delivering yet another teleprompter speech at a large rally here in Greenville, North Carolina. That discipline, that willingness of Trump to do what his advisors have said, read the speech written for you, drive the message we're trying to drive, do it consistent with the polling data we're receiving and the feedback we're getting from supporters, that's the way you win. Trump has finally taken this on board, and they believe that has helped steady his campaign, and the Trump forces also believe 2 and 3 weeks of very critical and skeptical headlines for Hillary Clinton about emails, Clinton Foundation, and the like have undercut the advantage she emerged with after the Democratic National Convention in Philadelphia and made this race, they believe, a toss-up.
All right, Major Garrett in Greenville, North Carolina. Major, thank you.
Sure.